What is up, guys? Welcome to my new video, and in today's video I will be showing you how you can get your hands on 720 item level gear. Doesn't matter if it's weapon or just any other piece that you need. So with that being said, let's jump straight into this after I answer your obvious question. Now, someone who has been watching a bit longer, yes, I did this video for season 2, and the reason why we are doing this once again is because, how do you call it? Yeah, because if now someone is interested in how to craft gear, they won't type how to craft your 675 item level gear, as was the title of the last video, but they are going to be interested in crafting 720. And for that reason we are doing this anew. So without any further ado, let's continue. To craft your gear, the first thing that you are going to need is the Spark of Twilight. Basically, these sparks, you won't be getting them as sparks, but rather as these fractured sparks, fragments, or whatever. And then with the 2 fracture fragments you can craft into 1 spark. Now you might be wondering, how do I get the spark? Well, basically you get them from doing weekly events, from opening caches, from doing raids, dungeons, and so on. And you can also pretty much here look onto these quests. Like right now there are no interesting quests, but there was one basically that just awarded you with cash, which would allow you to get the fractured spark. And basically, a very important thing, you may need 1 or 2 sparks. Now let me explain. Let me just get right over here where we can craft orders. And now, why does it depend? Do you need 1 spark or do you need 2 sparks? Let's say, for example, I want to craft a wrist for my warrior. I will go right here. And as you can see, I only need 1 spark. But if you want to craft something like weapon, like for example, for a warrior, a 2-handed axe requires 2 sparks. I don't know, maybe 1-hander requires 1 spark? Yeah, 1-hander weapons require 1 spark. So basically you can always just look at how many of them you need and whatnot, because I sadly had to wait for 2nd week to get this so I can craft my weapon. And I mean, sure, I could have made the video last week with only crafting of wrist, but I really need a weapon on my warrior. And okay, now let me explain to you how do these crafting orders work. Let's go once again to the 2-hander weapon. Once you find the item that you are interested in, here you are basically going to see you need 2 sparks, and then it's just going to show you what mats do you need to craft this. Now the thing is, I do have each and single quality 3 item. You don't have to have quality 3, but if you do not have your own crafting profession, people will rob you. Just to know that they will ask for a quite high commission, and that is not good. So I just suggest buying just quality 3 items. The only thing that has a very big difference is the Iron Claw alloy, at least for me. As you can see, for example, the quality 2 is 250 gold, quality 3 is 1000. But I crafted all of this anyways. And once you have the materials, and of course the sparks that you want to place right here, as you can see, this is how it's going to look. And now you might mouse over your item and see it's going to be 678 item level. You might be wondering, this is nothing, like I get better item from Mythic Plus. Now, here you have provide optional ingredients. Here you can basically choose the stats that you want your item to have. Me being a Fury Warrior, I'm going for Haste Mastery. Then you have this basically infused with power. And here are the runed crests, or basically just crests. And here you need this bad boy, enchanted, gilded eternal crest. Once you put that in, you can see that the item level went up to 707. But you also need to make sure, because each each and everything that you choose, how you want your weapon to be, is going to add difficulty to the person that is crafting it. I mean, as you can see here, we have plus 20 difficulty, plus 5, and also here, just to note, like for example, I took this one, the quality 3. The only difference between quality 3 and quality 1, or the bronze quality, is this one adds more difficulty. So the person crafting it either won't be able to craft it, or is going to charge you more. And here we can basically, I mean, you can read through this once you want to craft something, but there is a lot of things that you can choose here. For example, I chose this. Gain ascendance every 8 seconds spent in combat, and it grants me 89 of a random secondary stat for 15 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. I mean, it's not insane numbers, but it's really good numbers. And basically, this is everything that you need. And now, once you mouse over your weapon, you can see how it's going to look like. But you're still wondering, well, it's still 707 item level. That comes here. Once you finish all of this, the order is probably gonna be public. That means this is max. But what you want to do is go to personal order, and maybe find someone in chat, or you have an alt, I'm not sure, whatever works best for you. And then you want to go here. Here you have minimal quality, and you want to choose this quality 5, or this like a legendary gem. I mean, it reminds me from one of the Hearthstone. And once you choose this as minimal quality, the weapon is going to be 720 item level, just so you see. And now, since I already covered this, let me just show you where to get the crests, and then we can jump straight into crafting our weapon. So, here is the enchanting guy, basically, that teaches you enchanting and whatnot, right here. Right next to the forge grounds. And here you can find Land. Oh my god, what are these names? And she is going to sell you the crests. Now, not every crest is the same. For example, this one you can craft 675 item level piece. With this one it goes to 704, and with this one it's going to be 720. Now, this one might be a tiny bit harder to get, but I still think it's not hard, since you do need Gilded Eternal Crests, which drop from Raid, which drop from Mythic Plus Dungeons 7 and up, Del's Gilded Stash tier 11, and Delver's Bounty tier 8 and up. So basically, you want 60 of these, you're going to buy this, and then you can have the crest. And of course, I mean, if you want, you can always buy this one, but I highly suggest buying the highest item level. But yeah, you can find that right here. And always, if you're wondering how to get the crests and whatnot, you just mouse over them and it's going to say everything that you need to do. And now, once everything is finished, let's go. Weapon, two-handed axes, search. Have this, have the 2 sparks, let's add once again everything. This should be my alt, minimum quality 5, commission, I'll give myself 500 gold. So there we go, like this should all work. Place the order, and now I'm going to go onto my druid and we are going to craft it. And here we are, guys, on my druid. Now let's see, my orders, no, my orders are the ones that I have. We have one personal blacksmithing order. Let's fly right here. Crafting orders, personal, there it is. And here you can see, because all of these are quality 3, I do not even have to spend any concentration. So please, do not let people rob you. Now let's go. Start order, forge, and I didn't save any materials. Oh my god, this is disgusting. This only happens to me. But yeah, the order is crafted. Now I'm going to go onto my warrior and let's equip the axe. Now let's see what have we made here. Come on, load up. We really have to see the change in the item level now, finally. Maybe I won't be the last DPS. Now let's see, once it's crafted, you're going to see it in your bags. And there it is. This is the weapon that we waited for. 698. Like, I got 7 item levels just from this. That is insane. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, that it helped you, that you can craft your weapons. And if I'm sounding and if I sound kind of funny the whole video, it's because I recently woke up. Do not ask me anything. It's better if you do not know. But yeah, that will be pretty much all. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support that I have been getting, and the reason for a bit smaller amount of the videos is because I'm mainly recording, and I also play Meta Plus. I'm not recording anything there as of now, but I really kinda enjoy this season. And yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I really hope this one helped you. If you did enjoy the video, consider liking it, subscribing, as it really helps me out. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.